think we're all becoming a little too comfortable with turning our lives into content, and I'm starting to wonder if we're actually living anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that is a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's the world is all about social media and doing this and doing that and posting your life. And we've talked about this before, but I just I don't know. I do it, but I don't know. Um, God, because I think we need to talk about it a little more.
Let's talk about it. I think it's a great subject, and it is definitely something that we are seeing more and more in our society
Mm-hmm.
and trending.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people they're quitting their 9 to 5 jobs. People are quitting their big careers they've had for decades, and they're doing content. They're recording their lives and their families, their kids, the women that are doing the building and the remodeling. And I feel like it's a great outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time as I'm over here filming myself for my own content, now that I'm doing it, how far do we have to go?
Right.
Like, where do we really have to push it?
Yeah, I agree because I identify with this. I've filmed content too. And it's so weird how once you kind of transition into that creator role,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anything that happens, you're like, oh, let me get this on film. This will make a great B-roll video for, this idea. And so I think it is very important to be able to differentiate, is this me living my life or am I just out here trying to get content
Right.
from my life,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we both do content. We both are, I would say labeled as content creators. I'm not so much an influencer because, I don't do what I do. Okay.
Are you a bad influencer, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, I cuss like a sailor. I drink alcohol. I have tattoos. But all of that's what people judge you on. They don't judge you on who you are. They judge you on what you have and what you don't have and what you carry. So people would think I'm a bad influencer, but I'm just a woman with a broken heart who's struggled and done the best she could. You know, I'd still give you the shirt off my back, but most people
Absolutely.
don't know that.
Absolutely.
So let's go talk about a few of these things that we've recently gone through ourselves.
Okay.
One of them is when did our lives become content? Like, at what point did you change? Like in your own personal life, where did you go from being a normal registered nurse, going to work, being the mom, and all the things, running your house to, oh my God, she's now on social media doing videos of herself driving or this, and now you're a content creator.
Yeah, so I know that it definitely started when I was in the store, when I had the store, because you kind of have to do content in
Mhm.
order to get your business out there, stay relevant, stay on social, because these days, it's so social media based rather than, back in the olden days, you would watch a commercial and you'd be like, oh, that looks like a fun place to go. But now you are the commercial, you're the actor, the director, the producer, all the things. So it started there, but you specifically asked, like, when did I start, filming myself driving or, little tiny micro moments that we decided that would turn into content.
Mhm.
And I don't feel like it's been very long. It's been pretty recent.
Right.
Kind of when I started down that trajectory of dealing with kind of the interpersonal things that I've been going through in my life,
Yeah.
relationships and things like that, and just wanting to kind of get that message out there motivationally. And that's, I'm going to say that's probably less than a year, maybe about 8 months ago, that kind of idea took a hold and I started doing that.
So you've got your foot in the door. You've been doing it long enough to kind of know, the ins and outs, the basics.
Yeah, the basics.
For me, um, I guess I've actually been doing it a long time because I was doing it for the business,
Yeah.
photography business. So I was doing the behind the scenes videos and all that. So I've probably been doing that for 10 years. But I mean, I looked at my personal Facebook and I've joined in October of 2009.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, God, have I really been on social media that long? And when you think about it and you go back and you're like, okay, that wasn't content. Because it wasn't content then.
Right.
It only recently really grew into it, probably the last, what, 8, 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
But before that, yeah, it was just, you're just this new app and you're just making friends and you're just posting, what are you doing?
Pictures.
A picture here and a picture there, or a little clip of you, because you didn't have stories. You didn't have all of this new stuff has been added over the years. But I think for me, what I just previously went through over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to really talk about it here in a minute, but I feel like, oh, now I'm really into this content thing because I just went viral like overnight, and I'm going, what happened?
Isn't it crazy how that can happen?
One video.
Uh-huh.
I was like, holy crap. I think one video is almost at 7 million views, and the other one is about to hit 1 million views.
Yeah.
And I'm just blown away. 317,000 people have shared one video.
I saw that, and that's what really pushes it, because they say, I mean, the views are good, but when you're getting those shares, or people are adding it to their story, or they're commenting, they're interacting in any way, that's what really shows.
Well, one of my videos, you can go click on the video itself, and you click on the little square, it's got your little face. My original video, dozens of people have redone, used my sound for their own video. So that helps too. And I'm just like blown away. Me and my husband were going through like, they did this one, they did this one, they did this one. And now they're just following all of them. So I went from literally 59 followers. I think I had that at the week 1. And overnight, August 4th, I woke up the next day after I'd posted that video that night, and I had thousands of followers. I'm now at 12,000 in 2 weeks.
And it's constant notifications, isn't it?
Constant. I can literally have lunch and look at my phone, and I've gained 100 followers. I went to sleep. I woke up. I had 500 followers.
Yes.
I'm making about 1,000 followers a day.
I know, it's wild. I had one that went not that viral. I think mine maybe like 5 million, but it's the same thing. It's like you can't even keep up with how many notifications that you get.
There's no commenting on all of them, but I go through and I do read some of them, and I heart them, especially the ones that are going through what I'm going through, and I'll give them a heart back, or I'll, start a conversation. But I think the one thing that blows me away is the amount of people who have messaged me.
Yeah.
One of those videos has reached them, and they're like, thank you. I needed to hear this. And I had no idea how many people were going through things that I was going through.
Yeah.
One video, boom.
Well, and it's so interesting too, because it only takes one person to kind of, I guess, be brave enough to say it. With some of those touchy subjects that, it's hard to be vulnerable anyway. And it's just hard. But it's so rewarding when you can be the brave one, and put yourself out there, and then you kind of realize that I'm not alone, and then all these other people are realizing the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you get to monetize off them reusing your sound?
I haven't yet, but I think it's because my page is too new. So I'm hoping. I keep checking the page, and it says not eligible, not eligible. I'm like, come on. Because the video, okay, so one of the videos is a clip from a show, the laughing one, the funny one. And it's my video from 3 or 4 years ago of screen recording the thing, So there's like the end of my studios is still in the clip, and I'm wondering if that's what's holding me back, because they say you can't share other people's
content,
but it's my content. It has the Jamie Good Studios little icon on it from my other Instagram. It's my video. It's just from another Instagram page I saved it from, but it's still mine from my other page.
I bet it's just the time that
I'm
that you've
hoping
been
that's
on
what
there.
it is.
Yeah, I bet it's just the
If
time.
anybody knows, y'all let me know. I'm curious.
When you're looking at your eligibility and it's got the check mark, what's the X that's holding you back?
The amount of time.
Okay.
I have. That's what I'm assuming it is. I'll pull it up and show you here in a little bit and see what you think. But it's just blown me away.
All right, I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you were to post something and nobody liked it, commented, shared it, would you continue to post, or how would that make you feel?
I've been doing it that way for years. I mean, I had another TikTok that had like 2,000 followers on it, and TikTok got rid of it for I posted something. I don't even know what I still don't even know what it was. But they just erased my whole page. So I started over. So now I'm at like 180 followers on TikTok. But I still post. I have 4 likes on one, 7 likes on another. I'll have 107. I've got one that has 700 and something likes, but then all the rest are like, here and there. So yeah, I'm still posting, and I'm not doing it for validation. I'm just doing it to do it. Everybody else is doing it. Why not?
Yeah, I'm in the same way. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some times that I post something that I do want some form of validation. Maybe it's a poem I wrote, or maybe it
might be something emotional.
Yeah, maybe
means something to you.
Sure. So there is always, we're human, and so I think we all want some sort of validation here and there. But also, I don't get discouraged either, and it's not going to prevent me from posting. And I've really gotten good at not caring, trying to do the TikTok shop route that I've done, because some of them do really well, and some of them nobody, interacts with them at all. And you just kind of get over that, I guess, like you said, validation. You kind of get over it, and you're just like, oh,
I mean,
whatever.
sometimes you don't. I think, honestly, I probably do too want a little validation for some of the stuff I post, but majority of the time, I am. I think here recently, and my husband even told me this. He said something has changed in you, and it was like not really overnight, but at some point, he's like, you stood up a little taller, and you have a little less stress, a little less chips on your shoulder. And I said, honey, I don't give a damn anymore. I'm so tired of all the hate and the BS and the judgment, people holding grudges, people having judgment against you for anything. You can't do anything right anymore. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I mean, so for me, I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm not here for other people. This is my life that I'm living for me. If you want to watch, watch. If you don't, don't. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut and mind your business.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just tired of it. Hate me, love me, whatever.
It doesn't matter to you. No, I get it. And I think that, that's experience, that's age, and it's just, I mean, so many women in our season of life, just kind of have that awakening where, it's me time. And a lot of it is transitionary. Your kids kind of get older, and, you have more time.
Life changes.
Life changes. Yeah. So many things change.
I know that it's really weird to go viral. Like I said, I think the most I've ever had is 8,000 followers, and that's on my Jamie Good Studios Facebook page. And it took me 10 plus years to get that. Like, I've pushed and pushed and pushed, and I've been stagnant at it for 2 years. It's like I'll gain 5 and I'll lose 3. And I know people deactivate accounts. People just completely get off of social media. Some may not like some of the pictures I post. I don't care. But I think for me, the moment I woke up and I seen that my new Instagram hit that 10,000 mark, which is what I've been trying to get on my Facebook, I just sat there and looked at I was like, what? No. I'm going to wake up any second. This is not real life. What is happening? And then my husband was like, honey, what is going on? 2 hours later, I had 10.5. 3 hours later, by the end of the day, I was at 11. And I showed my husband, and he watched it. We literally went to dinner.
Watched it climb.
He goes, like, you refreshed it and you just gained 100. I'm like, I know. It's crazy. So some of these people who share a video, and then they probably have 2, 3, 400 followers. They do this one video that goes viral, and they've got millions of followers. And it's like, I'm pretty sure that's shock.
It is.
It's shock.
It's wild. Yeah, it's wild. And it's just one video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gained what, probably 11, almost 12,000 just from that one, because you were pretty low.
Yeah.
I think the one that I posted, maybe I gained where was I? Maybe like 2, and I'm
Yeah, you're
almost
almost to
at 7.
7. Mm-hmm. You were
But
just a little over 5 not that long ago, and that's almost 2,000 followers you gained.
but like you said, you gain some, and then like
You lose some.
you
Yeah,
lose some.
yeah.
'Cause
Some people might go on there and be like, oh, inspired by that one video, and they follow you, but then they don't like nothing else.
right.
And some people are like that. And
Uh-huh.
I think I've done that.
Yeah.
You know, you see that one video, and then you go to their page, you're like, oh, I don't like the rest of your stuff.
Yeah.
Follow. I know, so I do it too, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that it's weird, you know. I went literally from a brand new page to 12 million or 12,000. 12 million. Whew, I'm ready for that one.
I know. Money.
I need a cha-ching sound over here. I got
I think so. Let's talk about your page for a second, because I think what made it so successful so quickly are a couple of things. One is you started it with a very specific intent,
yes.
and it resonated well with what your intention
Yeah.
was. So those people found you, and
Which for me, they were actually those other adult parents
Yes.
or women going through the same thing I was going through. That was the intent for this, is women over 40, over 50 going through something. And I had no idea what was going to happen. And I heard that sound on TikTok. It started out, it's Billy Graham, and he starts this out. And I don't know if it's AI or some other guy, but he continued the sound with his own voice. Like he made it longer. And I just come across it on TikTok, and I meant, wow, it hit me. It hit me hard. So I made that video, and that was me on my porch. I was in my feelings. I was heartbroken. I was crying. I cried all that morning. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to make this video. I need, and I'd never put anything out there about my situation. That was the first thing I did. And as much as it hurt, because I was like, should I or should I not? I didn't put anybody's name. I didn't point out what adult child was doing this to me. I didn't make any suggestions of, anybody else. This was for me in a subject of, I'm a mother of adult kids who shut me out. That was it. And I thought I was one of the only. I thought I was one and few that went through this. No, that blew my mind. How many mothers and fathers commented on that and messaged me, thank you. I'm going through the same thing. Hundreds and thousands of people.
That just shows you that that is a topic that people are heartbroken over, that they haven't been able to fill uh, that gap, that need, or that
They're stuck.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, connection with somebody else who
Understands.
yeah, like that content isn't out there, and it was needed, and it found the people that needed it.
It's all those other people, or just me. Because I was the same way. I had no idea so many people were going through it. And just to reach those people and know that, I've cried with some of them, messaging back and forth. Like some of their stories are worse than mine. And I'm just like, I'm really blown away at the generations of adult kids who do that. It's really disgraceful. It's just discouraging. It's hurtful. And I feel for those people. Yeah. I really do. And that's why I wanted this page to be something of what I've gone through personally, whether it's the loss of a child, because I've lost a child, the loss of a parent, lost my mom, and then you go through something with someone you give life to, and then they just completely act like you're irrelevant. You're not even, like, you don't exist. Some parents probably deserve that, but I didn't, and a lot of these others didn't either. And I think they need a place to have a platform that they can be understood. And that's the purpose of this Instagram page, is to reach those people and let them know they are not alone.
I think that I'm glad you said that, because we were talking about this just a little bit briefly before we actually hit record for the podcast. But I think that that's probably why this content isn't out there. I think people are scared to share that, because, and just like you got some of these comments on your page, that always, you're afraid that that's going to be the misconception, is that
you're the parent, what did you do? Yeah. So, it's not that situation all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And so somebody else needed you to be brave and to kind of start
Speak
that.
out. Yeah,
Start
because
that.
there's so many parents who are embarrassed or they think that they are wrong, and they need to know that if you truly deep down inside, you feel and know for a fact you did nothing wrong, or at least nothing bad enough to deserve that, to feel irrelevant, to feel like you didn't matter, even though you carried them and gave them life. I'm sorry. That's disrespect. That's hurtful. That's cold. And I just want to be able to give them that platform to know you're not alone.
It definitely resonated. For sure.
Yeah. Let's see. So, do we need to be authentic, or are we performing authentically?
My personal opinion is I have to be authentic if
Mhm.
I can't, and that's why you'll see me post a lot, and then you won't see me make a reel for
Yeah.
a long time. I've kind of been in a non-posting time right now because I'm going through something. Sorry, I had popcorn kernels. I'm going through something that I'm not quite ready to share with
Mhm.
the world yet. And so I can't really fake my motivation stuff right now. I can't really, it just has to come
Yeah.
to me naturally, and I'll be like, oh, this is something that's naturally happening that I want to share, and it's just getting kind of few and far
Right.
between.
Yeah.
So I've been focusing on doing my TikTok shop, try to sell,
Yeah.
trying to sell those products, and I can, do that kind of stuff a little bit easier. But yeah, I think if you're running a page where you have a goal and a
Mhm.
desire in mind, that you absolutely have to be
Yeah.
authentic. You
And there
can
are
feel
lots
it.
that aren't. They have certain niches, and they're faking all, whether it's comedy or bloopers. They set up and do this, or someone who's just sitting and talking into the camera for motivation or speaking their mind about politics or whatever. A lot of people aren't being themselves. They're
Mhm.
not being who they are. They're being a fake person. So who they are at home is not who they are on screen. So for me, there was a lot of it I would fake because I thought that was who they wanted me to be. I'm tired of being somebody else. And
Mhm.
that's why you're seeing a lot more me. This new stuff you see is me. This is me. I don't like makeup, but I put it on. I like my hair big in 80s because I'm a 70s baby and grew up in the 80s. I like big hair. I'm gonna wear crazy clothes. I'm gonna dress the way I want, say what the fuck I want, and do what the fuck I want. I'm tired of someone telling me I can't. I'm gonna be me.
Well, and I think once you took that approach, that you saw how important it is to be authentic, because if you are, just like everybody else, then what is the point of following you? What's the point
Mhm.
of watching? It's just,
Yep.
there's nothing
And we
interesting
talked about that
about
previous
that.
about people wanting everybody looks alike, the blonde hair, the injections and the big lips and all. It's like, stop trying to be someone else and be yourself. That's what I'm starting to do now. I want to be me.
Yeah, talking about this authenticity and social media and all these things, when I did decide that I wanted to grow it, to do something with it, to get that message out there, I did attend some little content creation classes, I guess you would
Right.
call them. And I couldn't complete it. I couldn't finish doing it because you would be so surprised how much of that, even the things that look authentic or like they really happen in real
Mhm.
life, is set up.
Oh yeah.
Like they do the whole, it's a script,
Yeah.
and
Which kind of plays into your acting.
it does, but
But
it
you want
defeats the
contact to
purpose of
be.
what I was trying
Yeah.
to do, and so I
Yeah.
just couldn't. I couldn't facilitate something
Right.
that
It
wasn't
kind of
actually real.
different.
Yeah.
Content is me real. I'm not acting in a movie. Yeah. You want people to know who the real Crystal is and not the actor. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to be
I
yourself.
mean, I could do like some, like, oh, this is the message I want to get across, and it would look cool if I was doing this. Like, I can totally do that, but I'm not
Right.
gonna like pretend like I ran into somebody on the street and did all these other things. Like, I mean, they were like completely like orchestrating, the entire thing that was happening. Is what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why women over 40 are finally finding their voices online.
I think it just gives you a great opportunity to do that. You connect with so many people that you wouldn't just walking out and about in the world,
Mhm.
and especially social media smart, and so that algorithm, it feeds you what you are searching for.
Right.
And so you end up coming across the type of media or advice, motivation that you're
Mhm.
craving. And you can connect with the same people who are doing the
That are going through
same
the same thing you're
thing.
going through. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think for me, it's so you had, social media used to be all about the kids and the youngsters and all. Oh, my mom is on Facebook. I remember hearing that. But I think there's a place for everybody. I am seeing more women over 70 dressing funky, wearing makeup and the shades, and they're walking down the street and they're dancing. And
I love those videos.
I'm like, oh, you inspire me to be myself, because now they're finally getting an opportunity to show people this is me. I'm still alive. I'm still living. Women over 40 are doing this because they want to feel like, hey, I'm still here. I can do this too. And then you get to learn another side of somebody. Their family probably didn't even know they were like that. Like friends. Oh, I didn't know you liked that doing that. I didn't know you wore clothes like that. I didn't have a chance to be myself. So this is their opportunity. And I love that.
I do too.
I follow a lot of ladies that are influencers. There's quite a few of them that are fun to watch.
Yeah, I love that too. I do, and I think that it's just used correctly, social media really can be,
Inspiring.
yeah, inspiring and liberating, and
Mhm.
do a lot of good. I know there's obviously a lot of bad with it,
Oh yeah.
but definitely if you're using it, and not only using it as like creating the content, but
Mhm.
consuming it appropriately,
Right.
it can be a great.
I have to admit, I doom scrolled for about 2 hours last night. I was in the middle of working on our script for today and stuff, and then you click on something, and then you're like, dang it, I gotta get back. I'm guilty. I do it all the time. My husband does it. It is
I
what it
mean,
is.
people doom scroll TV shows. Is it
Mhm.
really any different?
I think as long as you aren't ignoring your responsibilities, I
Yeah,
think it's fine.
I do too.
To an extent. I mean, if you want to lay in bed for 8 hours and play on your phone versus getting some sleep, hey, you're the one that has to get up the next day and be tired. So that's on you.
Right.
I mean, to each his own. Do what you want. Whatever makes you happy, baby,
Hmm.
do it.
Exactly.
Let's see. Something else I wanted to skim over. Are we addicted to being seen?
Yes.
You think
Probably.
so? I think a lot of people are.
Yeah. Probably.
Especially once you get into it and they get it monetized, then they really start to see what's coming, and some people can really be addicted.
I think so, and I think too, like especially, and let me know if you feel this way
Okay.
later. Because there will be like ups and then downs on your content, and you have this big high and then you'll have a low. Like it almost puts you into like this panicky mode, like, oh, I gotta create something really good to keep up with this.
Oh yeah.
So I think sometimes when you kind of get into that space of creating really good content that really resonates and performs really well,
Mhm.
you do kind of feel like you're addicted to being seen. Maybe not seen, but like you gotta continue
Well,
to like
you've
get
got
that
those
out there.
couple that went viral, and then all of a sudden,
Uh-huh.
okay, because I'm at that point. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? So now I'm just trying to take from the video that the purpose of me having this Instagram,
Right.
but taking that story and that moment and trying to integrate it with everything else
Mm-hmm.
to a point, because I still want it to be me. I want it to be all me, but still get my message out.
Right.
And it is hard because there is now you got to get up and you got to post, you got to create. If you can find that fine line and a schedule to stick to, record a bunch in 1 or 2 days, schedule everything to post, then you have those days to just live. You're not working 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
But some people will make it and post it, make it and post it. Stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to stress yourself out, wear yourself out, and then you're going to be burned out.
I was doing that in the beginning. I'm gonna check my phone real quick while we
Okay,
talk
go ahead.
because I can see it like going crazy in my peripheral, and I just want to make sure that
The kids are back to
nothing
school and everything's
is
okay.
wrong. Yeah. No, it looks fine. Okay. But yes, and it can be very exhausting. So I think as long as you just maintain that level of, you know, protecting your peace.
Just trying to be responsible with it.
Yeah, protecting your peace and not, overwhelming yourself.
Right.
And I will tell you, I did learn in that creation that it really doesn't matter. Like the algorithm doesn't really get mad at you for not posting. Just as long as when you post, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Even
also,
once a day is fine.
yeah. I try to post 3 times a day. I do something in the morning and afternoon and at night. And then those are just reels or posts. But the other thing, I'll also throughout the day, if I'm doing something or somewhere, I'll do a little clip and post it to my story. Because the stories is what draws people in, and that gets pushed to people faster. Once they see that, if they're interested, that draws them to your page, and then your page has to earn their follow. So.
Right.
The pressure to everything into a business. So like taking your content of something that you just wanted to do for fun and then turning it into a business.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
Everything I do, I try to turn into a business. I started painting to be relaxed, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's
sell paintings.
100%.
I think and I'm trying to do that too, but I want to say, as I'm getting, and I haven't even made this public, but I guess this is going to be public now, so.
You can always clip it out if you change your mind.
Right. For people that follow me for my photography, I've been doing that in business for 20 years. And as I'm getting older, my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. It hurts to sit at a computer and edit for hours and hours. So I will be making my calendar very, very limited to just a few shoots a month starting in September.
Yeah.
Because I'm now seeing a change that I'm making a transition. I still want to do shoots, but I want to do the shoots that I want to do. I want to take the jobs that I want to take and do the things that I enjoy versus just shooting any and everything just for a paycheck. I don't want that. That's not going to be me. There's enough photographers in this area. Go find somebody else. I want those people that want those stunning, all out portraits of themselves, something fun and creative, fashion. Modeling. I love that. And of course, I still like my branding. But a lot of the other stuff, I will no longer be not so much offering, but just if you can get a booking, you can get a booking.
Right.
My dates are going to be very limited starting next month. I'm just tired. I'm also really, I'm not tired of the job itself, but I keep seeing so many photographers out there and they're doing their thing and they're showing their stuff. And I get discouraged because people are paying for bad pictures and bad work, and people are like, "Oh, it's beautiful. It's blurry, it's fuzzy. They look orange, they look green." I can't see that anymore. No. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I've been so quiet about it, but people learn how to take pictures and learn how to edit. If you can't do it, don't sell it.
I think, do you think that it's just because everybody just wants what's easier and
people want cheap, but you're gonna get what you pay for.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. You know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, but someone and there are some great photographers who just started, but they got the talent, they've got the education, they took the time to learn their camera and go for it. They're doing their thing. But if you've been doing it for a year, 2 years, 5 years, and you still take really bad pictures, or you don't know how to edit, you don't know how to change their skin tone from the background, stop selling your services. Educate yourself. Know what you're doing. Then sell. That's just my thought.
It's just your 2 cents.
This is my 2 cents today. That's my free info.
Your free lesson tip of the day?
Yep, my free tip of the day. Let's see. I'm going to go to this last page.
Okay.
Number 10. And I wanted to cover this. Maybe the goal isn't to go viral. And I think that would change a lot of people's perspective on content. If you just get out there and be yourself, video yourself dancing, Video yourself doing the dishes. Don't fake something. Don't change your house decor. Don't if you want to do this, just do you. Who cares if your house is dirty? Who cares if your walls are falling down? Nobody gives a shit. Okay? They might follow you for that reason. But just get out there and do it. And if you don't go viral, it's okay because you're just expressing yourself. This is a platform for you to be yourself, do your thing, whatever you want. Do you think that everybody that gets on here has to go viral?
No, I think that people get caught up in that, and I mean, I'm guilty of that too, but it's more for me, the only reason for virility is so you have the ability to monetize,
Right. Yeah.
So that would be nice. But you're right. If you are just out there and you are being true to yourself, true to the message that you intended to spread,
Yeah.
your why, then no, it doesn't matter because, it's going to resonate with
Right.
who it's meant to resonate. And maybe,
Even if it's 10 people.
yeah, even if it's just a very few people. But I think I'm weird like this, but I really believe that if somebody truly believes in themselves, they're going into it with all the right intentions. They're truly giving that authentic material and they're really trying to inspire somebody. I think that everything just kind of works itself out eventually.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get on social media to go viral, it's going to be a long journey. Unless you're one of those lucky people that can just do it overnight. But what I would say, this
Like you.
I don't know if I'm viral yet, but I got a couple of good videos. But when I hit that 100,000, then we'll be talking. Y'all keep coming, keep coming. But what for me, I think if you have a message and you've gone through something and you want to share that message, whether you found God or you learned to be free or you've gone through a divorce or you've lost a child, whatever you're going through, if you have something to say and you need a place to say it, use your social media. Just get on there, sit down, talk about how you feel, what you're going through, what you experienced, how you're getting through it. People will follow you because they know your story, because they resonate with you. They connect to that. That doesn't mean you're not going to go viral. There might be someone out there, there might be millions of people going through what you're going through, and they're all going to follow you. But it doesn't matter. You just need to give your message. Do what you feel you need to do, whatever way you need to do it, and the rest will just fall into place. Don't force it. Just let it happen.
I think that's true for everything in life.
It takes the stress off of you.
It does.
I mean, the pressure.
It does. It does. It does. If we allow it to, if we kind of just sit back and take a step back.
We cause a lot of our own pressure,
We
but
do.
we have to take a deep breath.
We're very hard on ourselves and we expect so much more than most people are really expecting of us. We're trying to top everything that we've already done and just kind of keep going.
We're just doing the best we can with what we've got. And I really feel like what we've gone through ourselves with our own social media, our lives, our personal experiences, women, we are both in our 40s, and we just want to be here to share our stories and give and hope that the message coming from our stories helps someone else. So that's the only reason I'm here. And it's a great way to express myself and just be me and not care. I mean,
yeah, no, I love that, and I'm ready to kind of get back on the horse. I'm ready to get into a place where I feel like I can do that. I've been kind of
you're just going through some mental and emotional stuff that you have to deal with it on your own time. And when you're ready, we're all here.
Yeah, I'm going through just a transition. I'm like a little caterpillar.
He's just about to bloom, baby.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, I've got to do that, and then I'll be ready to kind of do what I've always kind of wanted to do.
We're all here for you. You just take care of you.
I am, and I appreciate it.
We got you. Everybody's got her back, right? Don't make me come after you. All right. Well, I think content creators are what the world is full of now. I feel like content creation is everywhere. It's in businesses. They're not even hiring actors to do their commercials anymore. They're hiring normal people that are already doing regular life videos and taking that and buying it and using it as their commercials. Mm-hmm. They want real life people now. So if you're one of those people, this is my message, but if you're one of those people who are just getting into it and you don't know what to do, just start. Just turn on your camera, film yourself talking or washing dishes. You can do voice up. Just there's so many ways to do it. And I highly recommend thinking about everything you post before you post it. Because once it's out there, it's out there. You cannot take it back. You can delete it, but someone's probably already screenshotted it or saved it or downloaded it or something. So that's what I would suggest. Think about it, then post it, and just see what happens. Mm-hmm. Be yourself.
Yeah, and it gets easier. It does. It gets easier. It feels a little cringy in the beginning, but it gets easier.
You still have those cringe moments.
Oh,
and
same.
I'm like, at first it used to bother me. Okay, I lost a lot of weight. So if I do my head a certain, I got a lot of skin. I lost a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. So I'm always like, oh God. But now I'm kind of like, and I've used some of the filters and I've used them quite a bit, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to do the filters anymore. I don't care. I am almost 50. I have gray. I have wrinkles. I have saggy skin. I have dark spots. I don't care anymore.
I think for me personally, when I see videos, I feel like it resonates better when you don't use filters.
Yeah.
I sell beauty products on TikTok Shop, and it irritates the absolute crap out of me when I see the beauty influencers with filters on. Like,
they're showing their skin from I'm like, your skin is too smooth.
Literally have a filter on, and you can see, it says
that's fake advertisement.
Like but they get all these orders, and I'm like, you guys, really? Okay.
A lot of people don't even realize what AI stuff is. Like, there's so many videos, animal videos. My husband will show me. I'm like, honey, that's AI.
That's true.
What? That's AI. It's not real.
Surely they can.
He's just like, that's really good. I'm like, it's AI. I'm a photographer. I can see the fake from the real, and I even get stumped sometimes. I'm like,
yeah, they are. Some of them are very good.
You could tell.
Yeah.
But people I just don't care anymore. I thought about that actually last night. One of the videos I made, I'm like, yeah, Jamie, you're not 25 anymore. You're trying too hard. So I probably will not have filters on the rest of my stuff. So don't judge me. Okay.
I think that's great. I really do. I'm a big fan of, but I think it goes back to the authenticity.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what was throwing me, because when I would make it and I watch it back, I'm like,
yeah, it doesn't feel like you. It's because it's not real.
Yeah. So
see, that's why I can't use them too.
Bye filters.
Yeah, I can't use them.
I'll just put on some really good makeup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
So, do you have a last message for them that you'd like to say?
No, I just think, just to reiterate the fact that with content creation, because we're specifically speaking to that, but anything in life, if you go into it with, pure intentions, you're working hard. And I'm not saying like kill yourself, run yourself into the ground, but give it your valiant effort, do it for the right reasons, and everything else just works itself out.
It'll fall into place.
100%.
Just like life.
Yep.
All right, let's see. So, maybe that's the question we should be all asking ourselves. Not how many people saw me, but was I actually myself while they were watching?
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to spend the rest of my life creating a version of myself that, that the internet's going to like, and that doesn't really exist, in the real world.
Okay. Damn. Okay. All right. And that feels like a Midnight Maven conversation to me.
Absolutely. And if this conversation resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, and send it to another woman who you feel like might, resonate with the conversation as well. And we will talk to you soon, Mavens. Real women, real conversations, zero judgment.
Midnight Maven Podcast.